Good morning, Mintz Christian Academy families. This is Miss C this morning. Wanted to come on here and do a quick tutorial, first of all, of how to log into Family Portal, because I think I still have families struggling, and to show you a few features. But the biggest thing on this video I want to show you is how to add your children's lunches. In the past, when we were using GradeLink, the homeroom teacher would put in student lunches. However, that's not the case with FACTS. Parents are able to do that. That way you are able to determine whether your child is eating that day or not. You can make sure that your finance piece is caught up. It's allowing parents to have better access and greater access. So I'm just going to go through, and yes, I have the computer and a bigger screen because my eyes. Anyway, so if you go to factsmgt.com and just click where it says Parents and Administrators, where it says Log In here. Now, for those of us who are staff and parents, for parents, we need to make sure we are under for families. And you go to Family Portal Login. Now, everybody's district code is the same, MIN-NC. You click Next. Then your username, and you created that when you re-enrolled your student in the spring. And then you have a password that you also created back in the spring. For me, or if you're another staff member, you're going to be asked, do you want to continue as a parent or a staff? I'm wanting to be a parent right now, so I'm going to click on Parent, and FACTS Family Portal now comes up. So you will see on here some announcements. It's reminding us of orientation night and that the Dairy Queen truck's going to be here for PTF. It's showing today's a teacher work day, and guess what? Tomorrow is too. And then over here, we can see some dates to note as well. So on the left side, you have school. Your school home, this is what it looks like. This is from our website, the picture of the school. You scroll down, you have all kinds of dates. And then you have your calendar, and it gives more specific dates like orientation night or volleyball. You can go to the directory, and the directory is going to have the ability to message a teacher. It'll go straight to their email. Resource documents, as soon as our handbook is updated and ready, we're going to upload it here for families to look at. Under web forms, if you have a change of address, if you have a change in phone number, if this neighbor is no longer living there so they don't need to be on your emergency contact, you click on this family demographic form and it allows you to update your information, your personal information and facts. Under the student tab, you can look at your child's grades. If you have more than one child enrolled at the school, you can click here, but that used to be my story. It's not anymore. You can see their classes on the right-hand side. You can see homework by subject or by date. You can see the lunch menu, and there's also a place to click on lunch menu and ordering here. However, I'm going to go to this spot under student. I'm going to go to lunch. Now, there's no lunches for this week. Well, that's because we don't have school this week. So I'm going to tab over. I'm going to click next, and now I can see what's available for lunches. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I've already tried to order him food. All right, so I'm going to create a web order. That's next to his name at the top. And when I click on my son's name, it's showing that I've already put in 1 Chick-fil-A chips and cookie and 1 water. So that's for Monday. I'm going to go through and do lunches for Tuesday. And I know my son, he's going to have a water and he's going to have the main meal every day. So here we go. I'm just going to go through and do this for the week. Thursday. Now, I'm not reading. I'm not bothering to read because my son is going to order it. It doesn't matter what it is. He's ordering it. But if your child is younger or a little more picky, look at what we're serving. If they are not about a cheese pizza, you may want to make a notation. This is the day I want to bring lunch for my child. My child needs to have lunch that day. If you'll notice right here, it says salad. That's middle and high school only. Middle and high school students have the option for a salad any day of the week. And tea, lemonade, fruit punch also has the same middle high. Those are options that are only available for middle or high school. If I knew Brian, my son, was going to get ice cream, I'd just tab up, make it a 1. But since I'm not certain, I'm going to leave it at 0. And I'm just going to do 1 week because, things change. If he gets sick, there is a way for a staff member to undo my order. However, I'm just going to do a week at a time. It shows me my grand total is $22.50, and on the right-hand side, it says submit order. So I'm going to submit my order, and it comes through and it's saying, will you confirm it, please? All right, and so I'm looking. Yes, this is exactly what I want. So I'm going to click confirm and pay. And I'm going to leave this on the right-hand side of the screen because what it's going to do is take me to a different website where we can make a payment. And I'm going to cover my bank information. And so it says make a payment. It's got my account number, and down here under my hand, it has got my my bank account information because I have added my checking account information because it doesn't give me any extra charges if I use my checking account. Now, if you'll see here, it says the following processing fees apply. If you use your debit or credit card, it's going to be a 2.95% fee. That's not Mint charging you a fee. That is Fax charging you a fee for the use of your debit or credit card. And so I'm going to scroll down, and it says that I can pay the $22.50 now, and it's telling me this warning here, this authorization by clicking the Pay Now button. You authorize Fax on behalf of Mintz Christian Academy to process the payment from the financial institution identified above. This is an immediate payment and cannot be canceled. All right, so all it did, I hit to pay now, and it said thank you, and it charged me, and it redirects me back to Family Portal. So I'm going to go back to the lunch calendar so we can see where we were. And just that quick, that ding says, hey, you just received an email saying you'd made a payment. So you will get an email confirmation showing that. Now, something else you might be interested in is schedules. This is Brian's schedule. It is his quarter 1 schedule. You can see right here, it's got quarter 1. Quarters 3 and 4 are also already in there, not the electives, but the main quarter, although you will not have access to that until after Christmas. It gives me the option to print up here, gives me a printer-friendly version, but by looking here, I can see Brian's in grade 11. He's registered in year 25-26 for quarter 1. His homeroom teachers, Mr. Myron Bass, in room 302, which is our science lab. It tells me where he is at all day long, what his classes look like. Now, my high school students, Wednesday looks funny. Why does Wednesday look funny? Because chapel is from 8 to 9. And then first block would be 9:05 to 10:15. So we have different schedules on Wednesday because of chapel for high school. And it tells you the printed date. So if there are any changes, we would have a new print off for you. Under family, it looks like this. It has contact information, so that's my spouse, and then it's got me, and it's got 2 of my 3 children. I'm not sure why the 3rd child's not here, but the other 2 are. If you go to financial, that will be your financial information. It has add funds to your lunch account. It's got make a payment. It's got set up a payment plan. If you've not set up a payment plan, that needs to be done yesterday. If you could do that for us, would be awesome. Anyhow, I hope this has helped. I hope you understand now how to put money into your account. If you do not know your username and password, you can reach out to either me at cchristiansen@mcanc.com or Candy Pilkington at cpilkington@mcanc.com. And we can reset passwords. We can reset your usernames to help you get into Fax a little more seamlessly. And just be sure you write the username and password down somewhere so that you can keep up with it. If you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. This week, we're in and out of meetings all week, but I'm happy to help. You guys have a blessed day.